Hi everyone, welcome back to the final week of our gymnastics. So this week we're going to be looking at putting everything we've learned into a routine. So obviously every session we've done a warm-up, so we're going to do the bean game as our warm-up today. So when I shout out the bean, you do the action. Are we ready? So if I were to say a runner bean, you're going to run on the spot. Okay, so runner bean, we're going to run on the spot. If I say French bean, what are you going to do? What do you do for a French bean? Good, we go ooh la la because we are French, okay? So we're just going to stand there and go ooh la la because we are French. Good, okay? If I say a chili bean, what are we going to do? We're going to shiver, okay? A jelly bean, so we're going to wobble like a bit of jelly, okay? Then we're going to do a baked bean. So we're going to bend down and be a baked bean. And then we're going to do beans on toast, so we're going to be a star on the floor. Okay, and if I say frozen bean, you're going to hold a balance. Okay, so stand up and show us a frozen bean. Good, so we've got a balance. Okay, so at home, play along. Okay, so what I shout out, do the action at home. Are we ready? You sure? Okay, runner bean, so we're going to run on the spot. Good. Jelly bean. Wibble, wobble, wobble like a bit of jelly. Good. Frozen bean. Come on, let's do creative balance rather than standing still. Good. A frozen bean. A French bean. Beans on toast. Runner bean. An even faster runner bean. Mo Farrow runner bean. Frozen bean. To balance again. Good. Chili bean. Oh, God. French bean. Runner bean. Now this time when I say runner bean, you can run around the space, but you're going to run backwards. Okay, if I say baked bean, we're going to do star jumps. Okay? Ready? Baked bean. Star jumps. Good. Beans on toast. Baked bean. Beans on toast. Runner bean. Good, running backwards. Watch where you're going. Backwards running. Good. Frozen bean. So we're going to do a balance. Don't fall over. Good. Chili bean. French bean. Beans on toast. Runner bean. Whoa, not crashing beans. Keep going, runner bean, keep going. Frozen bean. Balance it. Good, hold it. Good. Another frozen bean, different balance. Baked bean. Star jumps, good. And stop there. Well done. So if you come. So sit yourselves down. So as mentioned, we're going to put everything together into a routine. So I'm going to split these off into two groups. They're going to be practicing a routine and putting it together to show us at the end. Okay? Then I'm going to be doing a recap about what we've learned over the last 5 weeks. So you've got some ideas about what you could put in your routine. Okay? So what I'd like you to do is get yourselves into pairs. Find some space at the back of the room. And your routine, you listening? Has to have. So it needs a balance, so any type of balance, a roll, a jump, a method of travel, and another balance. Okay, so 5 components you need to put into your routine. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, at home, we're going to recap all of those, but they're the 5 things you need to have in your routine. You ready? So find some space, just at the back of the room. Okay, and just practice putting a routine together and we'll show them at the end. Okay, so just to recap about what we've done. So we're going to start with jumping. So we did star jumps. So star jumps is when we start to the side and we bring our body in and we jump out. Okay, we did 3 types of star jumps. So we did the touching jump and we did jumping jacks alongside our star jumps. Okay, we also did a tuck jump. So we brought our knees up to our chest. Remember to land safely, bend your knees, arms up when you finish your jump. We did a pencil jump. We have our arms up straight and we jump up. Again, bend our knees, arms up stretched. Okay, so we do our straight jump. Okay, we did tuck jump. We did a straddle jump. So we jumped with our legs to the side. So again, to the side, hands down the middle. Okay, so there are types of jumps that we went through. Another session we did was on balancing. So one touch balance, a 1 point balance is when we have one part of our body touching the floor. So we might stand on one leg. Okay, we might put our leg out in front and see if you can hold it for 5 seconds. We did some 2 touch balancing, so that's 2 parts of our body on the floor. So you might do 1 hand, 1 foot. Again, 5 seconds. If you can do a handstand, that's a type of balance where you've got 2 hands on the floor, so you could try that one. We did a 3-point balance, so for example, 2 feet and our hand on the floor. Hold the balance. You can put your feet out straight. 5 seconds. And you could do a 4-point balance. You might do a plank. You could even go down to a press up and hold for 5 seconds. So there are different types of balancing. We also did some with some bean bags. So can you balance an object on your head? Can you balance it on your arm? Balance it on your legs? Can you balance it on your feet? Could you balance it on your back? Something you could add into your routine. We then also looked at different ways of travel. So we looked at traveling up tall, like a giraffe. We still don't know if giraffes can go backwards. Okay, so we can do some giraffes. We looked at elephants, so we were crawling on all 4s. We looked at a crocodile. So a crocodile, we did an army crawl, so we went nice and low. We used our arms to move forward. We looked at monkeys. So we did monkeys swinging side to side, crouching down. Okay, so another animal you could do is a fish. So obviously that's slithering on the floor. Okay, so you might slither using your arms and feet rather than crawling. You might slither on the floor. Okay, so different ways of traveling. You've also got, as part of that, you can go fast, you can go slow. So we did some running. We did some running backwards. We done some side stepping that you could add in. We did the grapevine. So it was step over, step back, step over, step back. So just a few different moves of traveling. Another one that we haven't looked at is you could do a leap, which is traveling and jumping. So you might just do a leap to travel across as part of your routine. And finally, we looked at rolls. So we haven't done forward rolls, but if you can do a forward roll, you could add that into your routine at home. So you can add a forward roll in. If not, you could do these types of rolls. So we've done a log roll, which was nice and straight on the floor. So we lay down, we point our toes, point our fingers, and roll to the sides, like a log roll. Okay, we've done a tuck roll. So the other one we did was a tuck roll or an egg roll. So again, we tuck our knees in, lay on your backs, and roll from side to side. A teddy bear roll, which was where we sat in straddle. So again, straddle is where we have our feet out to the side. You can have your hands underneath and you roll onto your back and round. So you've got a teddy bear roll. Okay, and then another roll we looked at was where we went onto our back and we rolled onto our front. So we started off in a dish and we rolled over to an arch. So again, dish to arch, trying to keep your arms and legs off the floor. So there's just a few examples of what you could add into your routine. Try and be as creative as you can. Remember these tips. We know you're starting when your arms are in the air. We know you're finishing when you put your arms back in the air at the end of your routine. Pause the video here and spend some time doing that routine. Come back in a few minutes and see our girls do their routine and see if you can copy it. So hopefully you've been practicing a routine. If you need some ideas, you can watch these girls do their routines and see if you can do it at home. They've probably got a bit more space than you, so if you can travel from one side to the other, that's great. If not, you could just do it on the spot. Okay, so we've got Freya and Ella doing their routine. See if you can spot their 2 balances, a roll, a jump, and a method and travel. Okay, off we go. So start. Finish. Good, well done. Better. Okay, so we saw all the elements in that routine, so hopefully that will give you a few ideas about what you could do. So up next we've got Ruby and Evie who are going to show us their routines. Let's see if we can notice those elements again. So let's have a start. That's it, make sure we do a start. Good. Good, well done, good. So as you can see from their routines, they've got loads of different elements in there. We had some crawling, we had some running, we had some rolls, definitely had some balances, so well done. So girls, if you just want to come into the middle. So hopefully you've had fun over the last 6 weeks and have learnt some new gymnastics skills. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you, bye.